Yo, what the fuck is going down, everybody? It's your boy Sauceman X. Checking back at you niggas with another goddamn video today. But, I love this scenery. But, I thought that I would just make a video about my, this kind of looks good, okay? It kind of looks good. I should record more from this fucking scenery. But, I've been thinking about making, videos, different types of videos. And some person, I forgot his username, but he requested to make a video about my family history in the comment section, and I thought that it would be a good video to upload, my nigga. So I have a lot of shit to say about my family, on both sides, okay? It's fucking crazy. But I'm gonna condense it short because I don't want to make this video 20 minutes. I don't even want it to make it over 10 minutes long, my nigga. So I'm gonna try to condense this fucking shit short because I have a huge, okay, and I mean I have like a huge ass fucking family, my nigga. It is crazy, okay? It is fucking crazy, my nigga. So let me just get started, okay? Let me just get fucking started. So, people want to know, do I have any siblings? No, I do not have any siblings, okay? I am the only fucking child. Don't have a brother, don't have a sister. I technically did have a brother, but he was like 27 years older than me, and he was my dad's first son, and yeah, he passed away, okay? He passed away 11 years ago. So, he was technically my half-brother, but he wasn't my full brother, and he didn't grow up with me, you know what I'm saying? He was fucking 27 years old when I was born, and he already passed away, like, 11 years ago. So, I don't have any siblings, don't have any brothers, don't have any full siblings and shit, But another fact is that my father was, well, I never heard of my father, but no, I'm just fucking around with that shit. But my father was 45 years old, okay? My dad was 45 years old when I was born. He was 45 years old when I was born, okay? And my mom was 43 years old when I was born, okay? So it's kind of weird. And another fucking thing is that it would have been a legitimate chance that I would have not been on this fucking planet. I wouldn't have been born in the first place because it took my parents, my mom and my dad, over a year to get pregnant, okay? Now, be like, oh, why did they take so long? Well, I'm not trying to get into detail that much, but my parents, met each other, back in 31 years ago, is when my fucking mom and my mom and my dad met and shit, back 30 fucking years ago, and I wasn't born till 15 years after that shit. And the reason why is because my dad already had his first son, and my mom didn't want any kids, okay? Not it wasn't an accident, but my mom did not want to have any kids for some fucking reason until later in life. That's why I was born. That's why my fucking parents were in their 40s when I was born, because they had a change of heart. And back in 1999, my mom and my dad, they tried, okay? They tried to get pregnant, but they couldn't get pregnant. My mom tried to get pregnant, but she couldn't get pregnant for a fucking year, okay? A fucking year, and the doctors were telling her that it was impossible for her to get pregnant, and she was already over age, and even if she did get pregnant, there would have been a high percentage chance that the child, i.e. me, would have been having fucking Down syndrome, autism, or mainly Down syndrome. So there could have been a high percentage chance that I could have had Down syndrome, which, I don't know, I mean, I'm fucking around. I don't have any Down syndrome. What the fuck, yeah, they got this shit. And no, I do not have autism. Pretty fucking intelligent, even though I am different. But at the same time, it was a miracle that I was even born in the first place. It's really a miracle why anybody's born, but it's a miracle for why I'm born in the first place because my parents were in their 40s, and it took them a long time to get pregnant, and then the chances of them getting pregnant. Plus, on top of that, my mom wanted a boy, okay? The chances are 40 years old, wanting a boy. And another fact is that when my mom was pregnant with me before they knew the gender, my mom went to Florida. She went to Orlando, Florida. And there's this fucking statue in Orlando where if you touch a fucking statue of a female holding a baby girl and you touch that, then you're gonna have a girl. And if you go and touch over the fucking statue with the boy, then you'll have a boy. You know what I'm saying? And my mom went and touched the boy because she wanted a son so bad, and that's what she got. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of fucking crazy coincidence I was even born in the first place, didn't have any fucking deformities, and I came out as a boy. You know what I'm saying? So it was a miracle that I was even born in the vicinity that I was in the first place. But, another thing, okay, another thing is that I have a huge ass family, okay? I'm the only grandchild of my mom's side of the family, which is crazy. I'm the only grandchild. My mom had 2 sisters, but they both didn't have any children, you know? And my dad, on my dad's side, I think that I am the 11th grandchild on my dad's side of the family. I think I am. Okay, I think maybe I'm wrong, but I'm not. Okay, because my dad has 3 brothers, 3 fucking brothers, 3 brothers and 2 sisters. And only one of my dad's siblings did not have any children. And all of his other siblings had basically more than 1 child. Okay, some of them had 3. Okay, so it's fucking crazy. And that includes my dad because he had another son, who was my half-brother. But, you know, and he looked nothing like me because he's fully Mexican. But, as I was saying, I'm the 11th child, so my dad had a kid when he was like 18 years old. 27 years later, I was born. My uncle has had 3 kids, make that 5. My other uncle had 2 kids, make that 7. And my other uncle had 2 kids, make that 9. And my aunt had 2 kids, make that 11. So I'm the 11th grandchild, and considering the fact that my dad was so old when I was born, I am the youngest fucking grandchild. I'm the youngest grandchild of everybody, basically. You know, the second youngest, like, someone who, like, is just a year older than me. He's one of my fucking cousins. But, you know, it's like, god fucking damn. And not only am I the 11th grandchild, there's 9 great-grandchildren. So both of my grandparents on my dad's side, they have 11 grandchildren. My grandmother has 11 grandchildren and 9 great-grandchildren. Because my cousins were already fucking grown adults by the time I was born. Most of my cousins, including my half-brother, already adults when they were fucking born. And one of my cousins had 3 kids. One of my other cousins, which is my cousin's sister who had 3 kids, had fucking 2 kids. And then my other fucking cousin, 2 of my other cousins, they both grew up and had 2 kids. So that's 4, 7, 9. So, alright, so my cousins as a whole has made 9 more fucking children. Total. So, they're basically the great-grandchildren of my grandmother. Okay, so a lot of fucking people on my dad's side of the fucking family, my nigga. And there's a bunch of shit I can say, a bunch of crazy shit to fucking say. You know, Mexican side of the family or whatever. But I'll tell you one fucking thing. Okay, I'll tell you one fucking thing. On my mom's side, my grandfather, you know, he basically was, like in his 20s or some shit when my mom was born and my mom's 2 sisters or whatever. My mom's 2 sisters didn't have any children. My mom, I'm the only fucking son of my fucking mom, so I'm the only grandchild, my nigga. And yeah, both of my grandparents are dead, but my grandfather, he was in the military. Okay, my grandfather was in the military, and he fought in the Vietnam and the fucking Korean War. Okay, he fought in the Korean War and the Vietnam War, or whatever the fuck like that. And he was in fucking Germany at one point, you know what I'm saying? My mom had to live in Germany and shit like that. It's just fucking crazy. So he basically had a bunch of fucking military benefits and everything like that. My grandmother, and then when my grandfather left the military, he started his own business in being a detective / undercover cop. So he would live a really dangerous fucking life, my nigga. And my mom told me that my grandfather got stabbed in the heart and he somehow survived the shit. I don't know how the fuck he did it, but that's what my mom fucking said, okay? He fucking got stabbed in the heart and he survived the fucking shit. But he was tough as nails, you know what I'm saying? Like, my dad was afraid of my fucking grandfather. Like, god fucking damn. So, you know, it's like he was in the military. My grandmother, she was, she ran her own business as well. She was in real estate, okay? Kind of like how Donald Trump is. She was in fucking real estate. And she was, what was she doing? Yeah, she pretty much just sold houses to people. You know, made a pretty damn good living for that, my nigga. So, that's the history of my grandparents on my mom's side of the family. But, oh my fucking goodness, okay? My grandparents on my dad's side of the family is fucking confusing. Because I said I have a big family. But not only do I have a big family in terms of cousins and, you know, my fucking, I don't know what the fuck you call your cousin's children. Yeah, so basically my other cousins, so I have all these fucking cousins, 11 plus 9, 20. I have like 20 fucking cousins. I have 19 cousins, actually. 19 cousins that I know of, and 1 half-brother, okay? 3 uncles, 2 aunts, 1 father, and... oh my fucking goodness, this is crazy, okay? Now, my grandmother, you know what I'm saying, she's cool and shit, but my grandfather on my dad's side of the family, I think he's still alive, but I have no idea who he is. You know why I have no idea who he is? Because my grandfather on my dad's side of the family abandoned the entire family. Okay, when my dad and his siblings were kids, he left the whole family. He left the whole family, and what did this motherfucker do? This nigga left the whole family when my dad was a kid. On top of that, he went and started a new family. So my grandfather started a new fucking family and had a bunch of kids. I don't know how many kids. He probably had like 4 or 5 fucking children or whatever. And they probably already grew up. So I have like a bunch of half uncles and I have a bunch of half aunts that I have never heard of because of my grandfather decided to leave the family and start a new one. You know what I'm saying? So I have a bunch of random ass niggas. Random ass motherfucking half fucking, my dad has a bunch of random ass half brothers, random ass half sisters, which makes them my random ass half uncles, random ass half aunts, and they probably grew up and had kids. If they fucking 4 or 5 children grew up and had kids, then all of those kids are like my half cousins, okay? They're all like my half fucking cousins, and they probably already fucking, they're probably like in their fucking 30s or 40s right now, so they probably have fucking grandchildren, so that means I have like fucking half second cousins. I don't even fucking know, it's confusing. So, yeah, I probably have like a total of like fucking add in 20, I probably have like a total of damn near 40 fucking cousins. 40 fucking cousins on my dad's side of the family. All because my bitch ass grandfather, who my dad has never met, okay, well, I think he actually did meet him a few years ago, found him in a bar or whatever, but he fucking, but his other fucking, his brother, they didn't want to fucking see that nigga, but because they fucking hate his ass, because he abandoned the whole family, and he used to physically abuse my grandmother, so he's a really fucked up motherfucker. He probably has, like, 30-something grandchildren, and I'm one of, like, the 30 fucking grandchildren this nigga has. And that is fucking crazy, because he already confirmed, this nigga already fucking has, like, 11 grandchildren. I'm one of the 11th grandchild that he has just from my grandmother. You know, and born out of wedlock, by the way. They didn't get married or anything. So, 11 grandchildren. He already confirms that has at least 11 grandchildren and 9 great-grandchildren. And he leaves that family and starts a new one and has like 5 fucking children, which probably means he has like 10 grandchildren just on that side of the family. And who knows if that nigga left and started a new one. So that's like 10 grandchildren, and that probably means like fucking, I don't know, 20 great-grand. He probably has a total of like 30 grandchildren and like 40-something great-grandchildren. You know, that's my grandfather. Like, on my fucking dad's side. It is fucking confusing, okay? It is really fucking confusing, my nigga. So, it is just crazy, huge-ass family on my dad's side. And when I do this ancestry, I might have, I undoubtedly have like a bunch of random-ass half-cousins. I already have enough cousins. Nigga, I probably have like a bunch of random-ass half-cousins, like, out of fucking nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, out of fucking nowhere. So, there's like crazy shit on the Mexican side, but the black side is more prestigious. And by the way, I do have some cousins. I have a second cousin, I believe. I don't have any first cousins on my dad's side. I mean, my mom's side, because my aunts didn't have any children, and my mom just had 2 sisters, and that was it. But on my mom has cousins. I don't know what they are in relation to me. I don't know what you call those things, but you know, my mom has first cousins, and one of my mom's first cousins are actually a statistically proven genius. Okay, they're actually, like, you know what I said in the fucking videos where I said I was a genius. I'm not going to mention any names, but one of my mom's cousins is actually a fucking proven genius. Took an IQ test, got like a fucking 160 or whatever the hell you have to get a genius. And she is a proven genius. Okay, she's literally a proven fucking genius. And she's basically my grandmother's niece. Okay, my grandmother's niece. So, yeah, it's some fucking crazy shit. And she's a fucking lawyer, and her brother is also a statistically proven genius, and he has a PhD and works at he's the head of the FDA. So yeah, and he has kids. I have like a second cousin, but they don't live anywhere near me. So I have like a bunch of fucking, you know, I have second cousins and shit over there. Not nearly as much as the ones over there and shit. But that's from my grandmother's side of the family. My grandfather's side of the family, on my mom's side, I'm not really sure, because my grandfather wanted to keep distant with his family members, so we don't know all of it. We only know his parents or whatever. But I probably have like a bunch of random second cousins and shit. Just a few of them probably, you know, on my grandfather's side of the family. I don't know anybody from my grandmother's side of the family. From my dad's side, I think she had a sister and she probably had grandchildren, but we're not really in relation to them. So my dad never said anything about his cousins, so I don't know about my dad's cousins or whatever, or their fucking family tree or whatever. So I don't know anything about that, and I don't know, okay, don't even ask me shit. I don't know any damn thing about my grandfather's side of the family. All I know is that I have like fucking 50-something first cousins that I don't even know about. And my dad probably has like 8, 9, 10 fucking half-brothers. It's just fucking crazy, okay? It's just who knows how many fucking families that nigga started. So anyway, that's pretty much it, my nigga. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Have a bunch of randoms, so I might even run into them, because they'll like, when I get the ancestry thing, it's gonna tell me like a bunch of fucking DNA, like DNA that I have related to other people that are doing it as well. So maybe I might find some random motherfucking half cousin or some shit. I'm not really sure, but I won't be fucking, you know, emailing, because I don't want to get emails by a bunch of fucking random half cousins that I have. But anyways, kind of funny, because what if I like become a millionaire and then they realize I'm related to them, then they're gonna want to fucking leech off of me. Get the fuck out of here with that goddamn shit. But anyways, man, it's some crazy ass fucking shit, my nigga. So only cousins that I know of on my dad's side is one I had a half brother and 10 fucking cousins. Okay, I mean, yeah. No, one half brother, then it's me, then it's 9 first cousins. 9 first cousins. And then all those 9 first cousins had 9 children. Okay? Like, just really fucking confusing. So, anyways, it's your boy the Sauceman X. I'm checking the fuck up and out of here. Peace.